Okay, good afternoon, everybody. Steve Fletcher with the Trumpet for My People, December 27th, 2024. And, gosh, I'm trying to get some other stuff done too. I can't just sit here and do videos all day. But, I mean, when you see stuff, you got to share it, right? So here it goes. All right, in my video here, the dark moon for the 1%, I want to share a comment that came out of this. Amazing Brother Steve, the archer is the key, okay? The archer is the key. Now, what I brought out in this video is I compared my sign, which was December 12th of 2012, and the phase of the moon, which was a dark moon. At the time of my sign, it was a dark moon, as dark as you can get, 0.2% illumination. Okay, so it's as dark as you can get. And if we transfer that phase over to this year on Hanukkah, the new moon of Hanukkah, the darkest you can get is December 30th or December 31st. Okay, so what ended up happening then is I transferred it over. My sign was in EVACUATION, but this year it's actually in the constellation of Sagittarius, and this is where this comment is coming from. Amazing Brother Steve, the archer is the key. Okay, so I put this together, and basically starting at around 5 p.m. on the 30th, going across midnight on the 31st. This is not New Year's Day. This is from the 30th to the 31st, one day before New Year's Day. This is going to be the darkest moon phase over Jerusalem. I have this set to Jerusalem time, and so the darkest phase of the moon is going to be right here. And I didn't, it's in Sagittarius, but it's actually also right in the arrow. It's connected to the sun because this is the dark moon phase, and it's going to be going past the sun, and then the new moon sliver is going to be showing up over the next day or so. Okay. The other thing we notice about Sagittarius is the crown. Okay. Sagittarius comes from the Latin word for archer, from sagitta, meaning arrow. The ancient Greeks associated many constellations with mythical figures, such as Orion the huntsman. Sagittarius is commonly depicted as an archer in the form of a centaur, a mythical beast said to be half man and half horse. Just for you to know, just an interesting detail is that my name comes from arrow, Fletcher, Flecha, the arrow maker. Fletcher is the arrow maker. Okay, so this could be connected with the last sign and the reason why I was called to do this. Maybe, who knows. Anyway, Revelation 6:2 says, I saw and behold a white horse. He that sat on him had a bow, and a crown was given unto him, and he went forth conquering and to conquer. Okay, so Sagittarius depicts this. Sagittarius depicts a white horse with a man sitting on the white horse with a bow, and he was given a crown. Okay, and so Sagittarius has this crown in it. He's also being crowned with the sun, and the moon, the dark moon, is in the arrow of Sagittarius. Okay, so I just wanted to bring this to everybody's attention, that this is going to be happening exactly. This is the midweek Hanukkah moment, really. That this is exactly where I received my sign, except on December 12th of 2012, the sun and the moon were in the constellation of Ophiuchus. And now, on December 31st of 2024, it's in Sagittarius. But this moon phase connects to the exact moon phase of my sign during the timing of Hanukkah. Let's read together what E.W. Bullinger has to say about Sagittarius in his book, The Witness of the Stars. Chapter 4, the sign Sagittarius, the Redeemer's Triumph. This is the concluding chapter of the first great book of this heavenly revelation. It is occupied wholly with the triumph of the coming one, who is represented as going forth, conquering, and to conquer. The subject is beautifully set forth in the written word. Gird thy sword upon thy thigh, O most mighty. Gird thyself with thy glory and thy majesty, and in thy majesty ride prosperously, because of truth and meekness and righteousness, and thy right hand shall teach thee terrible things. Thine eyes are sharp in the heart of the king's enemies, whereby the people fall under thee. John, in his apocalyptic vision, sees the same mighty conqueror going forth. I saw a white horse, and he that sat on him had a bow, and he went forth conquering and to conquer. This is precisely what is foreshadowed in the star-pictured sign, now called by the modern Latin name Sagittarius, which means the archer. The Hebrew and Syriac name of the sign is Keseth, which means the archer. The Arabic name is Al-Kaus, the arrow. In Coptic, it is Pimakre, the graciousness or beauty of the coming forth. In Greek, it is Toxotes, the archer, and in Latin, Sagittarius. And he goes on to explain the star formation in the constellation of Sagittarius. Okay, so let's go ahead and read the description of Sagittarius. There are 69 stars in the sign, 5 of the third magnitude, all in the bow, and 9 of the fourth. The names of the brightest stars are significant. Hebrew, Naim, which means the gracious one. This is exactly what is said of this victor in the same psalm. In the words immediately preceding the quotation above, grace is poured into thy lips, therefore God has blessed thee forever. Hebrew, Nehushta, the going or sending forth. We see the same in the Arabic names which have come down to us: Al-Naim, the gracious one; Al-Sha'ula, the dart; El-Warida, who comes forth; Rukba Irami, the riding of the bowman. An ancient Akkadian name in the sign is Nunki, which means prince of the earth. Again, we have the picture of a centaur. As to his outward form, i.e. a being with two natures, not now far down in the south or connected with his sufferings and sacrifice as man, but high up as a sign of the zodiac itself, or the ecliptic, in the very path in which the sun rejoiceth in his going forth as a strong man. According to Grecian fable, this Sagittarius is Charon, the chief centaur, noble in character, righteous in his dealings, divine in his power. Such will be the coming seed of the woman in his power and glory. The scepter of thy kingdom is a right scepter. Thou lovest righteousness and hatest wickedness. Therefore God, thy God, hath anointed thee with the oil of gladness above thy fellows. In the ancient zodiac of Dendera, he is called, as in Coptic, Pimakre, i.e. graciousness, beauty of the appearing or coming forth. The characters under the hind foot read Kenem, which means he conquers. This is he who shall come forth like as an arrow from the bow, full of grace, but conquering and to conquer. In all the pictures he is similarly represented, and the arrow in his bow is aimed directly at the heart of the scorpion. Thus Aratus sang of Charon, midst golden stars he stands refulgent now, and thrusts the scorpion with his bended bow. In this archer we see a faint reflection of him who shall presently come forth, all gracious, all wise, all powerful, whose arrows shall be sharp in the heart of the king's enemies. God shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. And all men shall fear and shall declare the work of God. For they shall wisely consider of his doing. The righteous shall be glad in the Lord, and shall trust in him, and all the upright in heart shall glory. Christ is coming. Let creation from her groans and travail cease. Let the glorious proclamation hope restore and faith increase. Christ is coming. Come thou, blessed Prince of Peace. Okay, I was going to end the video there. I was done with the video. I actually had it saved and ready to upload. And then before I had it ready to upload and was going to go to that step to upload that video, I checked my email, and I'm just going to add this on the end of that video. And rather than trying to do another video and re-uploading another video. So I'm going to continue. This is a continuation of the video I just did, and so this was sent to me just now by the branch, and I've shared a number of his videos from his channel, and I'll share the link for his channel again here in the description box under this video. But okay, so he sent me this information. I'm just going to put some pieces together for you. And this is significant for a number of reasons. Today is the 27th, and the meaning of 27 is candlestick. Okay, so in just a bit, I'm going to show you this video by Troy Brewer, and he's talking about 27, and the meaning of 27 is the candlestick. I'll save that for the end. But in this, okay, so I just did this video. Okay, so 2 hours ago I did this video about lights out at Hanukkah. Batman returns after 8 years. And in that, okay, and in that video I was talking about Candlestick Park and how the lights went out at Candlestick Park, and it's all connected to Hanukkah. Okay, and it's these big rituals that they're doing, all connected to Hanukkah. And the Pittsburgh Steelers were playing this game when the lights went out, just as they were playing the game in the Dark Knight Rises. Okay, so what ended up happening then? Okay, I just did this. Today's the 27th. I did a video on Candlestick Park. 27 means candlestick, and this brother, what he did is he took my video. Okay, he took my video, and he took the ID off of my video, and I can show you how this works. But he took the ID off of my video, and it equals Candlestick Park, 147 and 882. Okay, so let's go to my video. I'll just show you how this works. All right, go to my video, the actual video that I did on the Candlestick Park. Okay, so he went to my video, and the video that I did on Candlestick Park, you take the ID of the video, which is just after the watch line. So this code right here. Okay, and then we go and put this into the gematria calculator, and it comes up in English gematria 882, and simple gematria is 147, and it's the same exact number as Candlestick Park. I mean, what are the odds of this, right? Okay, so he sent that to me, that the ID of my video is connected to Candlestick Park, and that this video here about the number 27 means candlestick. So let's listen to this video by Troy Brewer on the meaning of the number 27.
Hello everybody, blessings and peace on you in the mighty name of King Jesus, the name above all names. My name's Troy Brewer, and I'm one of those names that are way under the name of King Jesus. And I'm just one of his people. I'm one of his sons, just like you're one of his sons and you're one of his daughters. That as many as he has given us Spirit of God, he has given us power to be called the sons of God. And that's you. Listen, we're family. We're not just servants. And I'm coming at you today from propheticnumbers.com, and I'm going to be talking to you about the mysterious number 27. Yeah, the number 27. Now, I want to tell you, this number has tried to get out of my book, Numbers That Preach, several different times, okay, so I went to Nashville, and this is whenever we revised it, and I wanted to have numbers 1 through 30, all the way there. And the Lord just told me, Troy, you didn't put 27. And I thought, God, you're crazy. That's just me thinking that ain't God, ain't no way. And then I went and sat in the chair that was 27A. And I went, I need to pull. So I pull out my computer and look it up, and we had left the number 27 out. And I was like, oh my gosh. Well, the number 27, it turns out, has to do with a candlestick. Now, the word candlestick appears 27 times. When I think of a candlestick, I think of be our guest. No, I shouldn't think of that. Let me tell you what the number 27 actually means. The number 27 in the candlestick actually has to do with the presence of God. Now we know that God tells the people of Ephesus, the church of Ephesus, if you don't fall back in love with me, I'm going to remove my candlestick. Okay, well, what does that mean? It means you can do church without me. It means my manifest presence. You'll always read about it, you'll always hear about it, but you'll never actually see it happen. To see it happen is what a candlestick is all about. And the word candlestick is in the Bible exactly 27 times. So it's manifest presence, and it's the candlestick. Man, the one who walks among the 7 candlesticks. Guys, Abraham is revealed through 27 books in the Bible. You think about how Abraham bringing the covenant and bringing the manifest presence of God to all the earth. That's a big deal. So 27 is also the number of generations from David unto Jesus, according to Matthew chapter 1, verses 1 through 17.